Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video, folks. First things first, this is the second recording because the first time around my operating system, oh dear, I hope this is not going to be a yeah, as you can see right here, we are playing Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. This is the demo version that you were able to download on Steam. Now, going back to what I was trying to say before, this is the second attempt. So basically, I have played the game for, 3-4 hours, and it was one continuous recording. But then basically my Windows operating system decided it wanted to do an update and just restarted itself mid-recording, let's put it this way. Basically meaning that the beginning footage I do not have because it did not finalize the way it should have. And so here I am playing this game again just so I can show you guys what the game looks like. This is a game that I have been looking forward to, and I did mention it previously in a video that I'm looking forward to Test Drive Unlimited and playing it. Now, Test Drive Unlimited has always been a game that I've enjoyed. It is more of a simulator style rather than a I suppose arcade style, which is what I like about it. Basically the difference being that cars don't stick to the roads as they would in other games. There's more of a realistic approach to it. So I'm just trying to turn off the music here just because, you know, firstly, when I make these videos I don't really, I was kind of hoping that the music in the room would go off, but I guess that's not a thing. So I mean, this is the demo, which is nice. It's a good way, I believe, of actually testing the game, seeing what the game looks like. I can't help but notice that sofa in front of me very much looks like the bridge of the Enterprise E. I kind of like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of Star Trek, so I do love that. Okay, let's see what is going on here. Yeah, I don't think there's an option to do anything to the sound as far as I can tell. Display, I'm having a look at here. The other reason I'm looking through the settings is because I don't know if anything has changed as a result of that wonderful restart. And guess what? When the computer restarted, which is really frustrating, it basically was trying to sell me Microsoft products, which I don't need nor want. Yay, yay. Wonderful. But this is what the game looks like. This is outside here. Apparently this is taking place in Hong Kong. And as you can see, it looks pretty darn decent. Now, as I said, I am a fan of the Test Drive Unlimited series. I've played the first two games, and I like what they're trying to go for. I like the realism element of the drive. And as you can see right here, this thing right here really reminds me of the bridge chairs or the captain's chair in the Enterprise E. So with that said, let's go and explore the game. Let me show you stuff that I already know because I wanted to basically explore it with you, but yeah, it just didn't work out that way. So this is apparently my room, turns out. I haven't really figured out how to change my character. I don't really want to be a female, plus my character looks really weird. I don't know. There you go. I look really weird. Oh boy. Oh god, it's a good thing that I don't like looking at myself in the mirror, which is hello people. Oh boy. Oh, I'm gonna have to do something about that in the editing side. God, that is loud. That is one of the downsides of playing a game that is online with other people who don't know how to turn off their mics. God, that's annoying. Yeah, okay. Oh, dude, you look weird. You look Asian but not Asian at the same time. How can you get that wrong? Okay, so I think this is customization here. This is the first time I found the customization thing. I think this is customization, some form of customization. It'll be interesting to see what I can do. Models, cosmetic surgery. Oh, we do surgery here. Interesting. So like these are the base models, I'm guessing. Then you can modify them. I'm definitely going for a male. That looks really weird. That looks weird. No, that looks better, but yeah. No, I'm not going to play a female. I'm going to play a male. Although, I don't really like the options right off the bat. Apparently, we have to pay in-game credits. Hey, that's the thing. So you get to pay for the gender you want to be and the look you want to have. Interesting. Okay, let's see what options we have here. I'm quite happy with the way, the generic shape of his face is. It doesn't really matter because this is a demo, so I'm not going to go too much into detail when it comes to customization. But I do want to see what options there are and how things work here. I think customization, if I remember correctly, was introduced in the second one, or maybe was it in the first one as well? I think it was in the first one as well. Yes, it was in the first one as well, because we could do stuff in missions for various types of clothing. We could do, I guess they called it surgery, where we could modify. I don't remember exactly. I mean, it's a long time since I played. I still have, I think, Test Drive Unlimited 2 in my Steam play list of things. Okay, so that's me. I'm sorted, and this is what I look like now. Big difference. Do you know, I'm not gonna go down that road. I'm just gonna shut up. That's gonna hurt. I don't know. I was gonna say something, but I think I'd rather not. Okay, we got some nice stairs. Ooh, I like these stairs. I like the shape of them. This must have been expensive. All right. Let's see what we have here. Oh boy, that smile. Okay. So I'm just having a look around here, just to kind of show you. This is apparently, I think, the hotel. Now, this is one thing that I noticed right here. So, as you can see, look at where he's sitting. Oh, Jesus Christ. His feet are well off the ground. So, my question is, how the heck did he get up on that seat? Because normally these types of chairs have like a little ring at the bottom where you can step on it and get up. Plus, I think this guy basically wanted to sit on this chair so he can be taller than his friend, which he is mime talking to, because there's no sounds coming out his voice, out his mouth, even. Yeah, so look, he's taller than this guy, but then how did he get up there? Maybe this guy put him up there, huh? Gave him a lift. Plus, I think he's got a bit of height envy. Yeah, but there's no ring around at the bottom, so how the heck did he climb up there? Anyways, yeah. That's just them mime talking. And then you got these people right here doing the exact same thing. That is kind of disturbing that they're just doing this and not really, there's nothing coming out. And then you look weird, lady. Like, what's wrong with your arms? Yeah, that over there. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's a detail I wish I didn't see now. You look like, yeah, you look half man, half woman. Alright. A lot. Now that I've seen the fact that people just mime talk, I can't unsee it, and it's really bothering me. Okay, the water texture does not look that great. I guess the game's not about water, unless you fall into it, but you're not supposed to. Okay, so you get a taste of what the outside world looks like. Plenty of beautiful textures out there. The hotel looks creepy as all hell, but hey ho. I definitely need to work on some of the textures. I don't like this. And there's a guy here staring out the window. He's got a bit of a bald patch on top of his head, because I can see right through it. And he's just staring there. Hello? Hello? No? Silent type. Fair enough. Can't argue with that. Hey, dude. Didn't I just see you somewhere around there? Nope. Oh, boy. Now, that's another thing that's going to bug me. Dude, you look like you shouldn't have a beard. A beard doesn't fit your face. Just saying. Alright. So this is basically the hotel. In Test Drive Unlimited 2, if I remember correctly, there was also a casino, and I loved spending time there. I loved making money on races to go spend it in the casino and lose it all. And my favorite thing to lose it on was, of course, the roulette table. There's something wrong with your dress, lady. I mean, is it supposed to do that? Okay, clearly we've got a few bugs and stuff. Hello? Your dress is more like see-through? I don't even know if that's see-through. It's got holes in it, maybe. Oh boy, armpits. Yeah, okay, that is needs fixing. What about you, dude? You're hold on a minute. Let me reposition. So this guy's t-shirt looks like it's made of metal. It does not look like textile material. I mean, let me show you. Can you see that? So just look at his sleeves. They just look like they float, like they're made out of rigid material. Yeah, a couple of details with the human modelings and the clothing here. I think games like Grand Theft Auto do a better job, just in my opinion. And we've got this lady at the reception just standing there. So let me see, that is the leave, that is the garage. So in previous versions of this game, you could buy various types of property and expand your garage, but this is what we get now. I like this garage. It's very futuristic, very high-tech. This is the car that I started out with. It is a Mustang, and it is pretty. And I do like me a good old Mustang. Okay, so this over here gives me details of the car. And I like the shape. I like the lights. This is the other car that I got, which is another Mustang. It is a 1967 Mustang. And one of the things that I do like, or did like about the game, we'll see how... I mean, obviously this is a demo, so it's not the full version, meaning there'll be things missing. It'll be interesting to see what we get with the full version. But the modeling is pretty decent. Alright, and you can open the doors like this. Eventually, and the windows, as you can see. Nice. Let's open the door, and I just realized, hold on a second, look at that. That's like a hand window rolly down thing. I don't know what they're called. Handle, yeah, but then this is electric. It's been a while since I've seen like a little handle for the window, yet the window is electric. Interesting. Attention to detail, the devil's in the detail. So we've got the dashboard. Like, one of the reasons I initially liked Test Drive Unlimited is it was one of the first games to actually focus on the interior detail level of the cars, to reproduce the interior, which is kind of cool, which is the same thing here, but then obviously other games kind of started doing that. So your Need for Speed started doing that. Then of course we got Forza Horizon, who does that now. But this is the game that paved the way for those games, or at least contributed to it. So don't get me wrong, they're both good games, but I like the simulation aspect of this game. Feels a bit more challenging and more realistic, to be honest. Right, let's go and do some driving. Okay, a few loading screens. I guess that's a normal thing. It's not too bad a deal. I need to get some new attire eventually. So I am in the classic Mustang. This is what it sounds like. I'm not really sure if I like the way it sounds, but this is meant to be difficult to control. So it is an old car that puts out a lot of power. And these types of rear wheel muscle cars are meant to be difficult to control. Let me just try and show you. So this, we can do like the sort of things where we can take pictures of the vehicles. Now one thing I do wonder, I guess the only way to know this is to play the full game when it does come out. But one thing I do wonder is if we'll be able to modify the visuals of the cars. In previous test drives, that wasn't really a thing. The focus was on getting the cars to go as fast as possible, but kind of leaving them the way they are. So it'll be interesting to see if it's going to be a thing or not. So this is the Mustang. I don't know if this sounds like a Mustang. I almost feel like it doesn't sound like a classic Mustang. But then, what do I know? I've never owned one. Whoop! I was steering, but it wasn't happening. Just saying. Alright, let's try this again. Oh boy. This thing does not like to steer. Oh, it does like to slide all over the place though. So of course, Another nice thing about this game, which I do appreciate, is this is a reproduction, a 1:1 scale reproduction of Hong Kong. And again, with the original Test Drive Unlimited, the first game, it was a 1:1 reproduction of an Hawaiian of a Hawaiian island. And I think in Test Drive Unlimited 2, they incorporated the original Hawaiian island and a Spanish island. And they were all 1:1 scales, meaning miles were real miles, which again was a thing that I like. Also, the other thing I do like is if you look at the bottom right of my Speedo, you can see, well, I've chosen kilometers for this, but that is the total amount of kilometers that I have driven in this car, so it does keep track of that. So it gives it that extra, that little detail just gives it the extra immersion, to be fairly honest. Now, one thing I do hope to see in the future is the return of those previous Hawaiian island and the Spanish island that were in the previous game. I would love to see that. More for nostalgia reasons, but also that's something that they've already done, so I'm guessing it would probably be less work. I don't know. I've never made a game, so I know very little about this, but I would definitely like to see that more for the nostalgia side of things. Alright, let's turn this way. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm trying to see how fast I can get this thing to go. At the moment, it is 225-ish kilometers. Also, there are wrecks we can find in the world. Collect all the wrecks, you get a classic car. Of course, that is something that you will know about if you've played Forza Horizon or any Forza Horizon. But before there was Forza Horizon, there was Test Drive Unlimited who did that. So just thought I'd point that out. So that's where that kind of comes from. It is a nice key feature, and it does reward exploration. This game also explores. Jesus, what is wrong with my English? It's because I'm tired. That's what it is. There is another thing that this game does to reward exploration, and that is, of course, as you explore roads, you gain, I guess, money for it, game credits, plus experience. So that is kind of cool. I do like that side of things. You also get, I suppose, in a way, rewarded for being naughty by doing stuff you shouldn't. By getting close to cars, you also get, as you can see, points and stuff. I've kind of collected the maximum amount that I can, so I can't collect anymore, but you can see the multiplier stuff going up and things happening at the top of the screen. Basically, I'm being rewarded for misbehaving, let's put it this way, for being antisocial on the roads, for going fast, for getting close to cars without crashing and stuff like that, which again is a cool aspect. Now that we are in a tunnel, I would like a bit more reverb, just say. Does not really feel like a tunnel, so that would be something maybe they could look at. Yeah. Alright, I am back in the newer Mustang. Just this is easier to control. As you can see, we have the hazards indicator going on, and that is something that happens if you park your car for a certain amount of time. It'll put on the hazards, which is kind of cool. Nice little detail. The one thing I don't like, though, is look at what is going on with the exhaust. They are shaking quite badly. I'm pretty sure modern cars don't do that. That's not normal. It shouldn't happen like that. If that is happening, then clearly it needs to go to a garage and be serviced. Just saying. And now that I've noticed that, I wish I hadn't, because that's all I can look at. Why did it put that in the game? That should not be a thing. Oh no, they should. I hope they fix that. Anyways, let's go and have a bit of fun here. You can see other people on the map, so I think there's a guy coming right past me. Might as well let this happen and show you guys what goes on. Ooh, nice car, good choice. Obviously there is a specific limit to the amount of cars in the game. I do hope to see more in the real game, and even more with the game aging, I guess. So I'm trying to decide where to go and what to this is what the map looks like. I like the 3D topography. It's pretty neat, pretty neat. There are plenty of roads that I have not yet been on. We've got dirt roads, we've got all sorts of roads, and yeah, generally speaking, it looks pretty decent. I'm quite happy with what they've done here. As you can see, there's loads of places to go and do. Another complaint that I do have about the game, from what I have seen, whilst this is taking place in Hong Kong, there aren't very many characters when you do encounter them in the hotels. Like, I'm talking NPCs, yeah? I feel like there should be more NPCs that are of Asian origin in the game. After all, the story is taking place in Hong Kong. Now, I know it was a British colony at one point, and I can understand that, but I feel like it doesn't feel like it. I mean, the streets look nice and they feel Asian in origin or in shape and design, but when you're inside the hotel, you don't feel like you're in Hong Kong. And I feel like if we had Asian things that would be specific to Hong Kong happen, say music, people talking in that language, it would feel, or with an accent, I feel like that would give it a bit more of immersion. And another thing I'd like to see, as you can see, the roads are fairly empty. I'd like to see more cars. That's the other thing. It would make it more challenging and more fun. But this Mustang is pretty fast. I like it. Yeah, something like this. I'd like the roads to be like this all the time. Yeah, I have a thing about hitting the dividers. Okay, that's a me thing. Let's go down this way. God, I don't like it when there's not cars on the road. Maybe I hope that there's an option to increase the amount of traffic on the road. This is not, I mean, it's nice because you've got all the room, but it doesn't make it realistic. I'd like to see more cars. It'll add to the fun and the challenge. Yep, cars despawning. That's a thing. And we've got speed cameras, or I don't know what you call these. Speed traps, I guess. Oh, I hope they fix these things that I'm seeing. I'm hoping that this is just for the demo. I mean, generally speaking, it feels really good. Initially, I thought the game had lost its its simulation feel, but it hasn't. It just wasn't driving fast enough. That was the thing. Now that this car has been slightly tuned up and it's faster, its ability to stick to the road has kind of gone bye-bye. So it does want to skid all over the place, which makes sense. We are traveling at stupid speeds, so that makes sense to me. But other than that, the environment I do like. It does look pretty decent. I just wish there was more cars on the road. This is very, 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 very abandoned. And it does feel like we're going quite fast as well. I like that. Now, I am for sure going to buy this game when it comes out. This is something I'm going to be playing and enjoying. I did play a bit of Forza Horizon, but it's just, yeah, I like the, whoa, yellow. Yep, that's it. That's how you lose control. But yeah, I do like the simulation aspect of Test Drive Unlimited. One of the reasons I lost interest in Forza Horizon was because of how arcadey it felt. There we go. Let me have a look at this. Let's have a look. Alright, looks pretty decent. I'm trying to see if I can spot a brand on this. I mean, it looks fairly detailed in terms of modeling, but yeah, I didn't spot any brand placement there. So I guess it'll just be a generic lorry, I guess. Okay, here we go. Let's do a race. Now, what's kind of interesting from what I can tell about races is the fact that you can have players join. If they don't join, you will get AI. There are difficulties or difficulty levels with the AI, and it can get quite nasty. So just because you're playing against AI doesn't mean it's going to be easy, basically. Yeah. So I do like that. So right now we're in the lobby waiting for the possibility of other players to join. Now, I'm not a good race car game driver, so I'm kind of thankful that no one else has joined this game. Just gives me a chance to maybe win and feel good about my skill or lack of. Okay. There we go. Any day now. There we go. So these are the cars I am competing against. I wonder how many cars the game will have. And I hope there's going to be a good selection of cars. I'd like to see both classics and moderns as well as prototypes. Again, Test Drive Unlimited had, especially Test Drive Unlimited 2, had a Bugatti Veyron prototype. That was difficult to obtain, by the way, and it was as a prototype. And that was before the Bugatti Veyron was actually unveiled as a production car. At that moment in time, the Bugatti Veyron was just that, a prototype. So they added it into the car. So I'd like to see stuff like this in the game. I think it kind of give it that unique feel. That is one thing I really enjoyed about that game, that version. I mean, don't get me wrong, everything looks really nice in the game, and obviously this is a demo, so a lot of content is cut out. How much, I don't know, but from what I'm seeing so far, it does feel like the Test Drive Unlimited that I once knew, and I'd like to see more, and obviously that is only going to happen when the game is fully released and I get a chance to play it. Okay, I thought that was destroyable. Nope. As you can see, that is why I don't race against other players, because I suck. That's it. I do wonder though, I would like to get used to this game. I might... Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, what a place to botch it up. Leave it to me to screw up right at the end. At least I'm still third. I was going to say, I do wonder what Hong Kong actually looks like. So, I think after I do the editing side of things, what I might do is eventually compare scenes. I'm gonna have to look at pictures of Hong Kong because I need to see if like what level of detail they've gone through to make. I think the roads might be fairly similar. I'm not sure about the buildings, but I would for sure like to see it and compare notes and stuff. That's gonna be something I'm gonna do. There we go. I guess I'm decently rich. I have a lot of credits. I have, oh boy, I have, see that's rich for me. Let's see what else. And now I can start racing and do it again, or I can quit it. Let's do it again and let's just win it. I feel like that was the stupidest mistake I could have made right at the end, just because I wasn't paying attention to the road. Plus I'm still getting used to the environment of the game, let's put it this way. What things are destroyable, what things work where, stuff like that, you know. But like the details of the road, I like that. The car, I feel like it needs a bit more polishing, the model. And the human models for sure need a lot more polishing, just as a thought. In my opinion. I guess you don't really see the human model very often, so maybe that's one way of for them for the developer of the game to get away with it. There we go. And we're off. There we go. That's me in first place. Now, the question is, can I maintain first place? Or hopefully not lose it just before the finish line, because I'm good at that. There we go. It's going to be interesting to do these races with other actual people. Like, some people will end up getting ridiculously good at this game. Me, I'm maybe on a good day average, I'd say. I wouldn't call myself a good player in terms of car games. Hey, see what I mean? Yep. There we go. So it does look, from what I'm seeing, that there is some sort of a story behind this, sort of. At night, I'm not gonna lie, it does give me Need for Street Underground vibes, which I do like. That is actually quite nice. I'm glad that they did that. I don't know if it's just me, but it is for sure a game that does give me, I mean, yeah, I'm getting quite a few Underground 2 vibes here. I like that. There we go. There's a finish line, and can I do this? Yes. Don't know if it was a 180 or a 360 that I did there, and obviously it sounds like I broke a couple of things whilst crossing the finish line, which begs the question of who's paying for the damage? Clearly, I'm not the one paying for it. So again, I'm doing all sorts of hand gestures, as you can see right here, but there's no sound, and I don't know how I feel about that. Feels like I'm watching a movie where the characters don't talk, they just mime. It's going to be something that I'm going to need to get used to. I'm guessing if I'm going to play this game, I'm going to be seeing that quite a lot. So yeah, I might as well start getting used to the mime show. It's going to be interesting to see. That just brought another thing into my mind. I do wonder, can't wait to see what, if any, what level of customization the game will offer. It's going to be interesting. Alright.
The Solar Crown wishes to inform you that a new bulletin is incoming.
You are annoying.
The Solar Crown experience is not just about the most beautiful cars. It's also about the most powerful. All the workshops have received a new shipment of parts, ready to be installed in your cars. The Solar Crown has also expanded to include a new type of race, Dominations. Dominations are reserved for our toughest competitors. A list will tell you everything you need to know to show your class in these special races.
Right, I don't know if this will be visible, but there is quite a big gap between the quality of the visuals in the game and the visuals of this little cinematic.
New races are
It'll be interesting to see how the recording shows it up. Okay, yeah, so this is the map that we are dealing with.
There's a domination among
All right,
them.
thank you. Okay.
This is a new race that requires consistency and speed to beat the other competitors. Because they are at the other end of the island, I've given you access to the fast travel service to reach a gas station. As well as using them to repair your car, you can use gas stations to fast travel.
I don't know how I feel about, I suppose it's just the fact that there's like almost like an AI type of character. Yeah, but then why did she sound like she was really far away, and then all of a sudden she sounded like she was right close, and still have a reverb? Anyways, yeah. I don't know. Let's go this way. This is a nice picture to look at. Okay. Let's see how much more we can customize this car. Looks like we've got new parts of, if that, maybe we can make it a bit faster. Uh-oh. Alright. Okay. If I look in sound glitch. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. Let's have a look at the mimes. Okay, we got music in the background. There goes my ability to monetize. I'm going to have to put this... Your face looks weird. I shouldn't be saying that about people's faces. I'm sure there's many... Oh, what is going on with your top right there? That's another thing. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, there goes my ability to monetize this video. We got music. Music is... okay, these guys aren't talking, so that's fine. Music is a content creator's worst enemy. Let's see. We can't do anything about the music in the menu. Oh, that is annoying. Okay, let us upgrade our car and make it faster, because this game is about speed. Okay, we've got that unequipped. We've got quite a few things that I can put on, so let's go and do that and then see what the difference is. I am sure it's not going to be that big, but I'm guessing, I'm hoping it'll feel different. So, exhaust. The music. I hope that with the full game, they give us the option to cut the music out. Yeah, I just need to remember not to add monetization on this because I don't really want to get a strike on my channel just because of that. Alright, we've got these things. Apparently we can lighten the load. Let's do that. It's got some really interesting icons. Oh, hello. Let's do this. Okay. Tires. Okay, we got this. I'm not sure what this is, but it's better than what I have, so might as well slap it on. Right. Cosmetics. Let's have a look at this. We can do the wheels. The interior, this is what you choose when you buy the car. You can do window tint. That's about it. I don't know, that is my Mustang, so I guess I'm happy with it. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. I do like the way the Mustangs look, to be fairly honest. Okay, well, I think, I'm looking at the time, this should probably be enough for a first video. Once again, I do apologize. I would have liked to have shown you the beginning of the game. Sadly, as I said, my computer decided it wanted to reboot whilst I was in the game recording, so that file was corrupted, and 4 hours of my work had just gone down the drain. But before I do finish the video, or this first video, let's kind of give this car a bit of a test drive. I mean, the game is called Test Drive Unlimited, so maybe if we... So we go there, yeah, let's go.
Turn left, then turn
Oh,
left.
that shaky exhaust. I wish I hadn't seen it, because that is what I see now when I look at the back of the car. Okay, alright. Okay, definitely feel a little bit of a difference here.
800 meters, turn left.
Let's see how fast we can get it to go.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Oh, we are going fast. Oh, yep. Difficult to
800 meters,
stay on the road here.
turn left.
I don't think I'm going to reach full speed by the time I get to my destination.
Turn left.
It'll be interesting to see if we do, though.
Turn left. In 200
Yeah, I'm not going to
meters,
reach...
turn right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I am. Hey, hello.
Turn right.
Guy definitely did not look in his rearview mirror to see that I was coming up on him really fast.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. Then turn left.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Turn right.
Can I? Let's go. This way. Might get a bit of a chance to get up to speed here, maybe. Oh, this thing is fast. And I'm sure it can get a lot faster than this. There we go. I have reached my destination. And with that said, I think I am going to sort of take a screenshot or photo shot or whatever you want to call it shot of this car here and end the video. I will play the game for a bit longer and try and get a few more things, so there might potentially be more videos of this game coming out. Let me just reposition here, and maybe like this. Okay, yeah, might do. Just trying to find the right angle with which I'm happy. Yeah, that looks alright. There we go. That is it. And yeah, if you do like this game, join me for the next one when the video does come out. So with that said, thank you all for choosing to click on this video and choosing to spend your time with me. I really do appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe, folks.